Hello, my friends. How are you? Happy Sunday. Um, yes, if you have not had a chance, be sure to head back to the group in Facebook and watch the Summer Solstice Litha season full moon reading. Very interesting. Um, Very powerful reading. Kind of this mixed bag of there's going to be a lot of challenges for sure. And you're going to do the work this season, but it's absolutely going to escalate you to this next level that you're already moving into. So, really exciting. Um, if you want a little bit of support, I know I do. Um, We have the Litha workshop coming up on Saturday, July 13th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Absolutely invite you to come to that. It should be fantastic. We'll do some ritualistic kind of stuff, some things to just like cleanse and get ready and like just prepare ourselves for this season and get clear on what we're doing, create our roadmap again for this season. That's kind of what we do each time. We do some things like we clear our minds. Every time's a little different. Oftentimes some movement. I like to get that in because you move your body to clear your mind and you embody all of the stuff, all of the energy, all it's like movement meditation. And we will use that to get clear so we can see clearly and create that roadmap and have that in front of us, this sort of guide for ourselves, not a rigid guide, but this loose guide in order to be intentional while we are optimizing the energy of the season, right? It's just we have the lovely celebration, we reflect and everything, but this is where we really uh get a little more grounded with all of it, a little more pragmatic, but also while still being in flow with the energy. So would love to see you there. It is, of course, available to all my Gaia level people. But if you would like to join as a guest, it is absolutely available to you for $99. And reach out to me if you'd like to sign up and save your seat. So that is what is in the pipeline to support you. Like I said, go back and watch the reading. It was a good one. And let's get to it. Let's get to it this coming week. So really interesting. It seems like we go into this week like that firecracker is one of the things that shows up, right? We're like, let's friggin' go, right? We've got that energy, that fire of the season. Okay. Use it. Use it. And do not be tempted because we are still going to have the challenges. So don't be tempted backwards. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Don't be tempted back into the old stories. Um, we are doing the work this week to move into the new, to open up, right? One of the things we talked about was just as we release, we make room for more, right? We make room for more of the new and good. We release what, it served us in the past, of course, otherwise it wouldn't be there, right? It served a function. We thank it, we let it go because it's not doing us any good anymore. We release it, and now we have all this room for more, like for the new stuff that will serve us, for all of our rewards, for all of our psychic downloads, all of the connection stuff, all of the greater good. And you know what? Maybe down the road, some of that's no longer going to serve us. And then we'll wash that out and we'll welcome in the new, right? So it's just this ongoing growth process. And this week is more of it. So we begin the week with some truth, okay? We're going to have this sort of beautiful, to me, it's beautiful clarity because a lot of times it's hard to see the truth through the filter of your emotions, right? You know, like all of the emotions, the ego, like all of that stuff comes in and clouds things up. We get this opportunity to clear that out, to filter that out and see the truth so that we can have that clarity and, you know, choose from there, make our decisions. We are relearning. We are relearning life. That's it. We are relearning how we life. Okay. So, you know, think about a lot of times, I've talked a lot about the stories we tell ourselves. And when you first created the stories, you were probably a child. And if it was in those years up to 7, it was a very egocentric time. Everything was about you. You may have made these assumptions and had these feelings that went with it. And whether they were the truth or not, this is what we created, the story in our head. And then we say, oh, well, no, I can never this, or oh, no, 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 nobody will let me do that, or like whatever the baggage is. And of course it's no longer serving. But now all of a sudden, oh wait, i'm I'm seeing it more clearly now. That's not my truth. Wait a second, no. And now I'm going to relearn how I react in these circumstances. Now I'm going to relearn what I do here, right? So you can teach an old dog new tricks. Okay. This is what I'm hearing. You can teach an old dog new tricks. You are going back to kindergarten. You are relearning how to life. Okay. Let go of your shit and relearn. All right. And you can do that. You can do that. Resilience. You have the resilience. You have the strength. All of your challenges, all of your universal tests have not only made you stronger, but they've made you better. Remember that as you have more of them. Remember that as they come up. Remember that this, right? They make you better. There will be some self-awareness and acceptance, okay? Some realization. Sometimes we have to look in the mirror. And this is kind of some of this stuff. That's like, these are all our challenges this week. We look in the mirror and we're honest with grace. With grace, we're honest. Again, back to the truth at the beginning of the week. We have these realizations, this self-awareness, this acceptance with grace. And through this is how we shift to our next level. Okay. One of the things I thought was really cool, somebody just shared this in a group I'm in, this little manifestation ritual where you write down on a Post-it or a paper and tape it on a glass, like where you are right now, your present reality. Write it down, put it on the glass, fill it with water. Then on another Post-it or paper and tape it on, you write where you want to be, how you want this to turn out, what you're manifesting, right? Tape it to an empty glass. Now you take that first glass with where you are now and you hold it and you feel it. You feel the emotions, you feel the feels, right? And you just sit in that space for a moment. And you take that water and you pour it into the other glass with where you want to be. And then you pick up that glass and you feel it. And you picture it, see it in your mind's eye, visualize and feel the emotions as you visualize. And then you drink the water. And then here's the most important part. Let go. Release it to the universe and let it happen. What a cool ritual. Yes, I think so personally. And that moves us into our new beginnings, right? So, towards the end of the week, I see these new beginnings starting to unfold, the opportunities. Remember, when you start relearning how you life, holy cow, all of a sudden things shift and you have all these opportunities and possibilities and outcomes and rewards and all of the things starting to happen. And you are reminded through all of this you are protected, you are nourished, you are nurtured through your choices, through your choices, right? You get to choose the circumstances, the people, the situations that are in alignment for you. Okay. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead. We will just tap in our affirmations for the week. And before we do that, well, what I'm going to do first is show just a quick reminder of all of our affirmation points. There we go. So we start here at the third eye. We do the helmet, right? So starting at the third eye, we tap up and around behind the ears, our helmet, right? Then we come here. We come here to the heart. So radiating out two circles from the heart like an infinity sign, right? Then we come down here to that lower rib cage right there. Okay, I'm tapping there. And then we come to the side of the rib cage over here. Now you'll see as we go, like I always do both spots. I have this really weird thing about like doing things evenly on both sides of my body. So you could do one side and it'll travel all the way around, or you could do both sides. This is your choice. And then we come to the wrists, right? Get it right all the way through that nervous system. And then from time to time, you'll see me go to the fingertips and I'll guide you there. All right. So before we do that, let's just go ahead. Close your eyes for a second. Take a few belly breaths. In through the nose, inflate your belly, hold at the top, and then deflate the belly, coming back up and out through the nose. Letting your shoulders drop, noticing where you're connected to the earth, whether it be your tailbone, your feet. Letting that connection hold you. Noticing the breath, bringing expansive light energy into your body, healing you all the way down to the cells. Clearing out what no longer serves. Opening your mind and your heart to the new possibilities that await you. Being willing to relearn, to trust, to let go. All right, open your eyes. Start at the helmet right here. I see the truth clearly and make choices that serve my highest good. And just repeating after me. I am continuously willing to relearn my thoughts, my beliefs, my behaviors, and my patterns. I am strong. I am powerful. and I am whole, all thanks to my challenges. Through self awareness and acceptance of where I am now, I am growing into the next best version of me. I have begun the groundwork for new possibilities, outcomes, and rewards. And I absolutely deserve them all. I am protected, nourished, and nurtured through my choices. I wisely choose people and circumstances that align with me. Take a deep breath. I give thanks. I give thanks. I give thanks. And as a reminder, as our affirmations come daily to you, I like to tap them into my heart each day as the affirmation comes in and recite it 3 times, right? And really just beat it in, really embody it. Okay. And yeah, also going to our group and, you know, taking that moment to reflect, whether it be that, later in the day or the next day, on how that affirmation showed up for you that day, or just whatever reflective thoughts you have about it. For me, that's been just this real full circle process for me. So I highly recommend it. Again, we have the workshop coming up July 13th, and I hope this has helped you. I shall see you soon. I see you. I love you. I believe in you. Bye.